Have you ever felt like you're doing everything you're supposed to do? You're posting more content, spending more time online, and trying to stay visible, yet the results still feel slower than expected. You're showing up consistently, you're putting in the effort, but growth isn't matching the work. That can be frustrating, especially when everyone keeps telling you the answer is to create more content. This creates an important question. What if the problem isn't the amount of content you're creating? What if the real problem is something else entirely? Because many businesses are producing more content than ever before, yet many are still struggling to stand out and grow. The problem is simple. Many businesses assume that more content automatically creates more growth. That may have worked when there was less competition. But today's market looks very different. Customers are seeing more content than ever before. Their feeds are full, their inboxes are full, and their attention is limited. This creates a challenge. Publishing more content does not automatically make you more memorable. It does not automatically make you more trusted, and it does not automatically make you more relevant. Many businesses are creating more content, but they are often saying the same things as everyone else. That makes it harder to stand out and harder to give customers a reason to pay attention. Because the problem is rarely a lack of content. The problem is usually a lack of clarity, relevance, or differentiation. The reason is simple. Growth happens when content creates a meaningful connection, not when it simply adds more noise. Customers are not looking for more information. They are looking for useful information. They want answers. They want clarity. And they want context. This is where many businesses struggle. They focus on producing more content, but they spend less time making their message easier to understand. Think about the content you remember most. It is usually clear, relevant, and easy to apply. The same is true for businesses. The content that performs best is often the content that solves a problem, answers a question, or helps someone make a decision. Because customers do not reward volume, they reward value. And value is what creates trust, recognition, and long-term growth. This is where successful businesses take a different approach. Instead of asking how to create more content, they ask how to create more value. That changes everything because valuable content earns attention differently. It helps people solve problems, it answers important questions, and it makes decisions easier. Think about the businesses you trust most. They are not always publishing the most content, but when they do publish something, it feels useful, it feels relevant, and it feels worth your time. That is what customers remember. For example, one helpful piece of content can often create more trust than dozens of posts that say very little, because customers are not counting how much content you create. They're deciding whether your content helps them. The businesses that understand this focus less on volume and more on usefulness, and that is often where growth starts to accelerate. So here's the lesson. More content is not always the answer. Customers already have more content than they can consume. What they need is something worth paying attention to, something useful, something relevant, and something they can trust. That is why growth often comes from creating better content, not simply creating more content. Because customers rarely reward volume. They reward value. And the businesses that consistently create value are often the businesses that continue growing. If you enjoy these marketing insights, subscribe for more videos on branding, trust, differentiation, and business growth. Thanks for watching.